What's popping?
My brother, what's going on?
Everything is everything. What's going on with you?
Man, I see you, man. This is a long time coming. I see everything's working out with BET. Beautiful, man. This is everything you talked about coming true.
True. Well, first, let's let's frame this a certain way. A lot of people always go, "Yo, whatever happened to the hip hop motivator? What happened to Kenyatta?" Well, I get that all the time, and I'm
Right,
like, "Oh, he's just busy. You can't,
right,
And I want first and foremost for you to tell them where you've been and what's going on because it's always an ask about where you at. And
word, absolutely.
I feel like we started this whole podcast craze before it was a podcast. We was giving out free game before they had commercials on YouTube. We were giving out free game, and then
True,
everyone started to do it. But I'm glad
absolutely.
that we started something and opened up the doors. But people do have to recognize that I believe, were the first, and weren't even trying it. That's not what I do.
Right,
I just like to,
right,
I just like to give information. But I think that's how this whole thing started. Where we're at now, I think we developed this whole lane, for what we were
absolutely,
doing. And I feel like
absolutely.
we have the receipts to prove it. But
Yeah,
yes, tell
definitely.
you about that.
So basically, about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I had to step up and do the full-time parenting thing, which was a blessing. At first, I was resistant to it, and because of that resistance, I wasn't doing such a good job in the beginning because I was still trying to, construct my schedule around the children. I found out that I had to put the children first, like we always talk about, before everything. And then once I started doing that, it was really getting used to the whole process of being a parent that's doing it solo. And so from
Right.
doing that, it's been such a blessing because I feel like I'm a better man because of that, because based on the fact that, my organizational skills are better. I developed the patience that I didn't have before, and I've always had patience. And I had to learn a lot about parenting. So what I did was I got online and talked to a few of my clients that are counselors and psychiatrists about child rearing, and I found out that the pillars of being a good parent is also the same thing as being a good man in a woman's life. And those pillars are patience, empathy, and consistency. And those three things have to be in place in order to do well by your child, even for a man to do well by your woman.
Well, I've been through. It's funny because people go through the same experiences. It's just a matter of
Exactly.
time, and
Exactly.
they're not the exact same experiences, but they're relatively
Yeah.
speaking. So
Right.
before we go any further, people are like, "Where's Big Face Gary?" And I'm like, "This is not the Big Face Gary. This is, that's the Q&A about the new stuff." But
My boy
Big Face,
Harry.
yeah, he's actually going through something right now. I'll let him discuss it when he
Oh,
comes back.
right.
He's all right, but he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? So
I
he'll
remember
get.
when he came. I remember when he came on the show. He came on Chris show with your cousin one time. Your wild cousin. I forgot your cousin's name. They used to come
Which
on the
one?
show all the time. The big dude.
Which one?
He was in the movie that you did with the second part to not Death of a Dynasty, but the one State Property.
Big Joe? Big
Yeah,
Joe?
yeah. He came up
Uh,
in there, man, hollering at every girl in there. Yeah, he's wild.
uh,
Yeah, he's cool though, man. Him and Big Face Gary came in there and a couple other cats. And Kareem.
okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
they used to come on the show.
let's just take it back to the old days, same format.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ask me whatever.
You know,
Go ahead. I'm
you
right
know, the
here.
main thing, I've been watching, from the sideline, just paying attention to everything. Of course, I talk to you from time to time. And the one thing that I noticed since we've been doing the videos is that, the main thing, like I said before, is that everything you talked about, as if it was something in the future, but you lived it in the now. And I don't know if too many people understand what that means, and it's like, for you, imagination is the pillar of everything you do. And so seeing you talk about it and hearing it, I'm through there cutting your hair, and you keep talking about what you're gonna do. You're gonna do stuff with networks, and you're gonna have these movies, you're gonna have a platform to show your films and just show taste. And even in the fashion, you talked about it. And to see you actually doing these things now, it's like, man, for me, it's different because I actually heard these conversations. We had these talks. Nobody else was around when you were like, everybody saying I'm broke, that I didn't have this or that, and that I'm going through all these changes. But in the midst of that, you stay with it, man. And you know, for me, seeing that's a beautiful thing because, you know, resolve is everything. You know what I'm saying? And first I have to say that, man, like seeing you do that is crazy.
Thank you. Well, you know, again, I chose a different path. So at one point, I was in a corporate path where people were paying for what we were doing. So that
Right.
meant when I got a check, I could go buy shit, right? But now the choice I made is I don't want corporate paying for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay for it. So when I make the money that I used to spend on things of that weren't needed, it now has to go back into growth, pause, and making more content or making more product.
Right.
And until, like, while you're investing a company in a company, even if you got 20 million in the bank and you're investing 400,000 a month and it's not making money, and every month you got to keep doing that plus pay your bills, that's going to run out. So that's why even if you got money, until the company you're investing in is turning a profit, meaning it covers the cost plus you're making money that you could look at, you have to categorize it as broke.
Yeah.
So broke doesn't mean that you have no money.
Right.
Broke means that you're investing money and not making it. But that's in boss talk. That's in general language.
Right.
It's not
That's yours.
a slave mentality won't look at it like that. They think,
Right.
see, my problem with money is that it melts. Like if it's in the sun, it just evaporates. So if it sits a pile of money, it never just stays a pile of money.
Right. Right.
So just because you got a pile of money, to me, it's so temporary that you have to look at it as broke.
Right.
And that's my version of broke. And it's funny because, again, someone can see me in a Rolls Royce or they can see where I live, whatever, and and all I gotta do is they can hear someone saying broke or whatever, and they'll look at it in their terms of broke, not mine.
Right.
But people don't understand. I don't really adjust my language. I don't dumb myself down because people don't understand me. You have to figure out my language, just like pause. I never volunteered what it meant. You had to figure it out. So if you don't understand boss talk, boss language, and you put it, frame it a certain way, then you know that's you know, it's on you. Real quick,
and it's funny. It's funny. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say it's funny when I would come through the crib. You know, I always looked at it at this before we was, you know, you were saying that. I always looked at what you were doing was a form of incubation. It was like a process of incubation, like, you know, us in our mother's wombs. You know, you're developing, you're in the dark, you quiet, you're doing your thing, and then what happens is people see the growth eventually. The same as a bamboo tree. They say the bamboo tree grows what, years in the ground, maybe 5-10 years in the ground before it sprouts through. And then when it sprouts through, it's a big bamboo tree. And so it's the same philosophy. It's like, you know, people want you to show your work.
It takes an avocado tree 10 years to yield fruit.
Exactly.
But real quick, Tom Henry, that's a paid one. He said, I heard Dame say years ago, there is no safety and security in having a job. Changed my life. Thank you. Thank you, Tom Henry.
Yeah.
So, you know, again, right, you have to be able to visualize it.
Yeah.
You have to be patient with it. A child's not born overnight. It takes 9 months. It takes damn near 9 years for a business.
Right.
You know, it doesn't happen.
Right.
And, you know, while a baby's growing in the stomach, keeping that reference, it's uncomfortable. It's not the most pleasant thing at times. It's a journey.
True indeed. Yep.
And a lot pregnancies are hard. You know, like it took us 7 years to make a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But what do most people do? Most people, when they don't see it happening or taking place, they abort the situation by fear, lack of faith, giving up. But I've never seen you abort none of your children. And I'm not talking about them physicals. We talking about the businesses. Even in the midst of getting barked on, when Cass was telling you should get the abortion, you stayed with it until it was born. And now look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's showing up on BET. You got different things that are multiples of things that people can touch and grab, and they can actually buy the product as they're watching the films.
Here's
You
one of
know,
them.
and so exactly pause button. Yeah, so you know, the abortion state, that's not your thing. You know, some people are into aborting things, some people are into giving up. Some people don't have resolve, but you know, like anything else, it takes time. Everything takes time. But you also got to have empathy. You got to have empathy for the process. You know, you can't be too hard on yourself or hard on others around you that don't get it yet. They don't get it. They just didn't get it. And that's okay.
Well, that's why you keep them out your bubble till they do. Pause.
Word.
So again, what you're talking about is the verticals that are being stimulated. Yes, there is now a television network. Yes,
yeah,
the movies we made are now on BET. Yes, the clothing, you know, I have a rack of brand new clothes. Yes, we have the books out. Yes, we have the sneakers. Yes, we have the glasses, the buttons. And again, no matter what, because I'm always trying, pause, to grow, every dollar will go back into another new business.
right.
And that's my choice. So
Right.
I'm not saying that I would do that or advise anyone else to do it.
Right.
This is a lifestyle that I've chosen. You
it's
understand
not
what
for
I'm
everybody.
saying?
Definitely not for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And
Because I
as you
know
see,
I saw the work.
And as you see, so the music is out right now, you know, 365. And what I want everybody to do, first of all, if you haven't already, um, press the subscribe button on American New Studios on your YouTube channel. And if you want the clothes you've been seeing me wearing, I ain't got them. I should put a vest on or something right now. But you could buy it. Just press the shop button, and you could buy what you're seeing right now. You can buy what you see. Thank you. What I put in there. And then, and then download American New on your app store if you haven't already. It's free. And what I really like everybody to do is, I remember when I first had this deal with Tubi and I was distributing movies. It was years ago, and I was like, "Yo, I got this Tubi thing," and people were like, "What the fuck is Tubi?"
What's
They weren't.
Tubi?
Now it's the biggest thing. Pause.
Right.
I really believe that putting your music out, if you go to even.biz, you can download the 365 exclusively. I'm not going to put it out for another month. And you can see certain things very exclusive. And I like this way of selling things. And it's a little process, not a big deal. But if you want to see, as a matter of fact, wait, I see Steve, $5. Good to see Damon Kenyatta back at it. The Hip Hop Motivation episodes are legendary. Salute to both of you at Hip Hop Motivation. And again, Kenyatta, we may haven't done this consistently for a while, but now that the network is there, and now that things are clicking, it's right back with you know when you're ready, you know.
Right.
But what I want
to schedule, it was all the process of scheduling a lot for me, you know. But like now, I mean, I got it down pat. It took me a little while though. I ain't gonna lie. It took me a minute, but I got it.
Well, you know what you're saying is exactly what I went through. What you saw was.
Remember I called you as soon as it happened. I said, well, and you were like, hey, you know, you gonna have to do what you gotta do. It's no talking about it. It's just a bunch of it's all action. It's action at this point.
But my point was, until Rocky and I had a child, till I was on good terms with all my kids, until those things happened, I could not really move forward in business. I couldn't. I had to get my family straight first. My family is my business. So if your business is right and your family's not, then your business is wrong.
Right.
Because your business is your family. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So what I wanted to do, unless you wanted to say something real quick, what I was going to do is take a quick break and show pause one of the verticals, which is 365 video. My rock and roll, I always like to play and break it up and show my little verticals and all that. Pause.
Right.
So let's play a little 365 real quick, and then we'll come right back. Nicolette will go roll a joint. We'll go do that type of thing. And if you notice, I wanted to say this before she throws it on. I had one drink when the Prince of Detroit, not one drink, I drank that night. But in the last 2 months, I've only drank once.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? If
Congrats,
I could get a handle
bro.
on smoking, I'd really be A1.
Congrats.
I got it. Thank you.
Right.
But you know what? I'm not. The thing is, I don't have a problem with drinking.
No, but anything you fast from, anytime you fast or you don't do, and then you used to doing it, that's a beautiful thing because that's a part of growth and evolving as a person. You know, you evolved in so many different ways, and this is one of the greatest, man, greatest times to evolve because you got a son that's really looking at you right now in a whole different way.
Exactly. I mean,
yeah, he's paying attention. He's paying attention to everything that goes on.
Hey, look, this is the first one I ever got to raise all day, every day.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's too much fun. It's worth everything. I would trade anything.
And I have to say I agree with you. It's fun now. It's fun. It's a lot of laughs.
And you know, like again, I've been in relationships that weren't functional.
Okay.
And had a child. And in this moment, I'm living with my child's mother. He wakes up with me every day. I take him to school every day. I pick him up from school. My life, our life, literally revolve around making him happy, and that's what it should be. And that's why we made books and turned it into a lifestyle. But anyway, before getting into that, Blue Rock. And then at some point we need to download some of the making of, so I can show a little bit of that, so we can see the process. But everybody, I'm gonna play this. Download even.biz and just go through the motions and let me know if y'all did it. All right. Where's Kenyatta? Oh, there you go.
Yo.
You see my rock and roll, and I got an album out.
Absolutely. What's up with this? So So that's the Black Guns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it. And again, if you want to hear the whole album, is any of the ones that the makings of them, are they downloaded in that? I'll do that next time. But yeah, the album, go to even.biz, and one of the packages, Paul, you can order is you get to see the actual making, us in the studio making the album. And it's a visual. I'll play clips of it next time.
Dope.
So
Dope.
the funny thing is, Kenyatta, that for some reason, and I think because you were there, this dude Vlad continues to talk about me. He continues to ask people questions about me, and you were there. The reason why, because the last Bosses Take Losses, I was like, yo, if you want to talk about me, talk to me, but just do it on my platform. But you were there, Kenyatta. He asked me, and he got mad because he asked me to say something about Jay getting beat up in the elevator by the sister, and I wouldn't do it. And then in a conversation we had on one of our talks, it got brought up, and I addressed it. And this nigga called me like I worked for him or some shit like that on a Sunday. And you can tell the version of it, but you saw what happened.
Well,
It's so funny people's reasons for fucking with me and for how long they get obsessed about it, because it must have really broke their heart. But if you want to talk about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, the basic thing is like it was a Sunday. I remember that, and that's Daddy Day for us. And so it's all about family. And so he called me, and he was like, "Yo, what's up with your boy Dame?" I'm like, "What you talking about?" He was like, "He just went off on me, and I was trying to do an interview or whatever." And I'm like, I don't know what happened. He threatened me, and I was like, "Threatened?"
No, he said, yeah. Go ahead, because
he said you threatened him, and I was like, "Threatened you?" He's like, "Yeah, let's see how the people at Complex feel about him talking to one of their number one people over there, or whatever, however he said it." And when he said it, I was like, "Nah, it must be a misunderstanding." Because at that time I was going through cutting Vlad. I was going to his house and stuff, and what I'm saying, and so we had a good rapport. And because of that, it was just like, it was kind of like something that was misread and misheard from you. But I thought that, I could iron out the situation, because I just told him, I was like, nah, it must be a misunderstanding. But you guys never talked after that. You know what I'm saying? And he said what he said, which was he was going to stop the Complex situation that we had on the table. Because we were doing our thing with the podcasting at the time. And so, there was a lot of people like hollering at us about, partnering up or whatever. And he was connected us to some people, and he said he was gonna, tell his people at Complex. And of course, naturally that never came through. So
and now here we are 10 years later. So you know how that goes, but can you believe in my question be like, why would it hurt so much that I won't fuck with you, that you got to talk about me with people or try to make, but either way, fuck it. I see somebody pay $4.99, bring it up, and we'll take all money. So I think it's a troll, but I still want that troll's money. So bring it up.
Isn't it something, man? Because we never had this before.
Well, we weren't able to do that. The Rock album is trash. Honor Up got horrible reviews. Nobody will tell you this, but just because you own some trash don't mean shit. Just being honest. That's Outdoor Canadians. So Outdoor Canadian, if that made you feel good, that's great. The fact is that you're actually on my YouTube channel, and usually when people project like that, it means they hate themselves. So what I want you to do is download American New. You already gave me $5. American New is free. Watch American New, visualize your dreams, and learn how to make the dreams that you visualize come true by watching the network. And you'll be cured of the hate. You won't hate yourself. You won't hate other people. And you'll be filled with love because you're doing what you love because you could visualize it. So for that $5.99, I just gave you some therapy. But on this platform, all is welcome because you don't have to be here. I appreciate
say what you got to say. Yeah.
So, so the Rock and Roll Project again, I like putting it on even.biz. So can anybody in the chat just go through the process of going through even.biz and just see the album, and you'll see exactly the different things, the different if you want to say, meaning like you could buy a album with vinyl, or album with a ticket to watch the live show stream, with exclusive merch. There's so many different ways, and people could pay what they want, almost like how they could give you what they want here. The floor is
Yeah.
$5. So, it's a new way of doing things. And I think it's,
Right.
how cool cats are doing it.
Right.
So, I think it's something that everybody should go check out.
Because you remember originally when we were doing the interviews originally, and then we started monetizing. Remember, they were like, we left so much money on the table because we didn't know and understand. And I don't think too many people did at all at that time, because we were the only ones really showing ourselves on that level where we were like sitting there building or whatever. And because a lot of people, they would just have a picture up and you would hear their voice like a radio show back in the day. And so when we started, I was cutting your hair on the videos, and we was just building at the house over there in Malibu. It was crazy. It was like it took off. It definitely took off, because what we were doing was we were giving information to people, who have been left in the dark on purpose, and that's all races of people. And so when you start bringing up the culture vultures and how people try to divide you, and you get a company together, some guys or some women, and what happens is they always throw some people at you to separate you, because together you're stronger, and separate it becomes, a different type of playing field, and they can manipulate. So, it was dope, man.
Exactly.
Dave, do you have someone in my inbox speaking on your behalf?
No, I don't. So whoever's doing that is lying. No one should be speaking on my behalf about investments. Stop conning, cooning, and like your name, Jerry Noonan. Damn, that shit just threw me. I was about to say something. I forgot what I was about to say. Yo, don't you love that we could get, like, now we could do this and talk directly to people and shit like that? How and you see now on YouTube, like I've been saying, that you can buy things while you watch it now.
While you're watching, you can purchase.
I've been doing this. And now the world is finally catching up. But I like the fact that you were there. People want to know, we're going to do this. I'm looking at the chat and the comments. They want to know if we're going to do this every week. They think that we.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get out every week.
Also, people like 365. There'll be a bum ass nigga here and there, but like for every 10, for every one bad comment, there's 10 good ones. So I appreciate everybody. Right. I can't wait for y'all to hear and see the whole thing, and I make more videos.
And that's a blessing too. The bad comments are good as well. So hey, what it is what it is.
Mike, no, it's always gonna be it. Mike has a.
You remember when we first started doing the videos, and I used to read all the comments, and we were at the house, and you was like, well, go look at Michael Jackson's Thriller and come back and tell me how many people disliked the video, and then look at the likes. And that was like the best album of all time, but there's always going to be people that may be critical towards what you're doing. But always remember, when you criticize creativity, you're criticizing God, because that's all creativity is.
And you're only doing that because you hate yourself. Mike has a question. Dame, what made you put so many people on from Philly as opposed to New York? Because most people practice tribalism. I put people on wherever I was inspired. So I had New York lit. Don't get it twisted. Dipset and everything else. Rockefeller, but State Property was from Philly, and I was inspired. So it wasn't like I was looking to put them on. They inspired me. Pause. That's all. But that's it. 365 is a good album. It's very creative. Thank you, Kyle. Have you downloaded the whole album? Has anybody here downloaded the whole album? So 365 is fire. Thank you, Zawinski. Pause. So I'm watching this on like social media. I'm seeing clips of the ASAP Rocky trial.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, what I can say is this. There was a divide in Rockefeller, and there was, people sued and all that, but we never went to court against each other. Had to sit in a courtroom and look at each other and tell on each other.
Right.
I just know ASAP Rocky, he can't believe that right now, in that moment, that somebody from his past, someone that he used to fuck with, is actually on a stand trying to put him in jail. You know, and I'm like, it's the classic thing. Like, how could your friend be the
Yeah.
person that hurts you? You
Yeah.
know, and you can't work and resolve. It's always the closest people to you, and it's a common algorithm, but this one is very extreme. So I'm like
Yeah.
looking at the divide of certain, crews and how it happens. To me, that one there has been like the worst one.
Yeah. I saw that this morning, and I was like, wow. Got another comment.
Hustle hard, Tony. Pause. Thank you for all your content. I listen to Culture Vulture, book mixtape all the time. I'm a film producer. How to work with y'all on some projects. First of all, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
And
appreciate that. Definitely.
a producer, like it depends on what capacity. Like a producer, meaning you're going to bring a project and see it through, or is there something completely finished already? But nonetheless, just get with Nicky Licky, and if you have something compelling, because you got to remember, I'm doing so much. Like I'm looking at my schedule, and from now till July, I'm shooting every month and editing a new project. And it's
Dope.
important, like you said, visualization. So
Right.
I'm actually going through every single day and everything I have to do for the next until June, up
Right.
really till July, till September. Going through every
Absolutely.
price, every cost, every person I got to pay. I need to see everything what I want to accomplish. You got to visualize it, categorize it, and then monetize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the way you have to really. Like if I show you our notes, me and Nicolette been working on budgets for like the last 3 days, all day, and
Wow.
going through different variations of budgets, bare
Right.
bones, if everything's and like 3 different ways. And then you
It's
have to
like
like when you make
manuscripts, just
mistakes
working.
and
A
planning
lot of
out,
work.
you have to see the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw $1 I missed just now. Okay. Let's see. I get some questions. So that's Ray Lee. What up, Dame? Okay, here you go. There it goes. That's $20. Dame, do you have any memorabilia, handwritten business plans, rhyme books, etc., that you would like to sell? I mean, I got all of that shit. I wasn't thinking about selling it, but maybe how much you want to pay for it. It all depends. I got notes what I do. Pass me those the color paper. Like it's all day. Like shit,
Right.
pass me those like the color. Like all it is, it's all day notes, all day, all day. It's all day. It's it's all day. Wow. It's like even these are these are notes, my thoughts. You know, every day I write down and plan. So notes are nothing. I got that. I got
Right.
infinity of that because I have ideas every day that I
Hey,
gotta write
you know
down.
what I was going. Do you still do everything in the morning like you used to? Are you still on that vibe, or you do everything at night, or does it vary?
So I wake up at around 7:30 to take baby Dusko to school, and there's no way I can go
Right.
back to sleep. And
Right.
also while baby Dusko's not here, because he consumes a lot of energy, like he needs a lot of attention.
Right.
So we try to do Rocky does her big one and all those things. Me and Nicolette work. And then when Rocky goes to sleep with the baby, that's when Nicolette and I get to be very creative and write scripts and all the
Okay.
other things. So it's like right now, I feel like my first quarter is going to start in February. You know what I'm saying? And I'm planning for it. Okay, here's a $5 one. Chris R. Peace, Dame. I ain't in your business, but inquiring minds want to know, when are you and the awesome Rocky getting married? It's been a hot minute together. She's waiting for my tax problems to get solved. So I don't want to give her my taxes. So as soon as I get my tax stuff together, then we can get married. But I'm not going to give her a bunch of debt that I have.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I want
Makes
to.
sense. Right.
I'm almost there though.
That's
I'm
good.
almost there. I'm almost there. That's funny. That's a good question though. I listen to the Host of Hard. Okay, that's the Culture Vulture book mixtape once a month. That's dope. Stephen Eckridge, Dame, Player Kenyatta. When are they making the book? Well, we have another book coming out. We're just waiting for.
Absolutely.
Vlad is corny as fuck. You're right. Damon Kenyatta back like old times. All right. Vlad's fucking disruptive, setup artist. True. Allegedly. Best
Yeah.
duo ever. Today on the Rocky trial, they had to explain what motion means to the jury. I thought of you. Oh, they talked about motion. That's crazy. The shit I'm seeing in that jury.
Yeah,
In
it's
that.
just it's wild. I saw that this morning, and my only thing was I think because ASAP lived by the code, that he grew up in. He had, he lives by a certain code. He wasn't thinking that was going to happen. I think if he could redo it again, he'd have took that plea because the plea deal would have only been like maybe 60 days, opposed to having to, yeah, it's bad. It's jacked up, man. It's all messed up.
I really hope that he doesn't get jammed up. Damon Javon, $5. He didn't have a comment. Just gave. Thank you, Damon Javon. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Hey, outdoor Canadians, if you want to say something bad again, you got to have $10. The price doubles. But for $1.99, I don't want $2. Can I purchase those notes for the right price? Yeah, for the right price. We'll talk about it. Get with Mickey Licky, and I'll give you some. Pause. I'll give you some notes. Or we paid that. Yeah. That's a sad thing. Somebody in there, it's probably somebody that's probably famous, and they're like, I'm so mad he's at
Right. I can see that. But that's a whole part. That's a part of the game anyway. You need that. What would too many sunny days be? You would get overwhelmed. So you need some of that darkness. It's all good.
Exactly. No, it's all good. At least I missed these moments with So it's actually creative though. Thank you, Kyle. He said it. Seeing you all together bring back so many memories. Appreciate that chat.
Absolutely.
We said go spend with your wife, but you lost them. So this is what we'll do. Is there any other video you want to play real quick? What video should we play? You're not gonna say anything, Nicolette? Nicolette never wants to. What do y'all call a shy artist? I don't know what you would call that. She's so shy. Come here, say hi.
Oh God.
Say hi, Nikki Licky.
Sorry.
Say hi. Here's Kenyatta. He's right there. What are you dealing with? Trying to get the prescription?
Health insurance.
You're going through health insurance right now?
Well, no, I'm just in that mindset.
Now, let me ask you this real quick, right? Because Trump's making a lot of announcements. He's trolling. Specifically, besides hearing about it, has anything that he's done yet affected you? Oh, you can't hear? You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Can anybody hear me? He said he can't hear me. You can't hear me? You can hear me? And Kenyatta shit is fucked up.
He's trying again.
He's trying again. All right. Well, someone paid me money to hear me. I know, right? I'll take that money all day. I'll take it all day. If you're looking for sponsors, I have Cannabis and Seed Company, and would love to support and sponsor. Okay. Heritage, can you definitely all sponsors me with it. Can you take Heritage info? Mickey Licky, get Heritage, please. We're down for the sponsorship, especially for some weed. Send that over. We are with it.
Yeah.
Yo, Dame, if you're looking for that's it. Okay, appreciate that. I don't want to straight up with Dame, but it's facts. Get the fuck out of here. Can't believe people actually stay that love me so much just to say things. He used to be homies. Okay. We need your package a new platform together, please. Pause. Let's see. Honor Up was an iconic movie. Thank you, Heritage. I appreciate that. Dame, how about you pay Chump? David? I don't know who David is. Thank you. Choke so broke. What's that say? What is this show? It says show. Hi, not on the show. Choke so broke, sending alias up. Allies. Oh, that's probably what it is. Direct consumer, good times. Sorry. Big homie. Appreciate y'all. Nah, I fuck with all this. This is great. 365 is a good album, very creative. 365 is fire. Has anybody downloaded the even.biz? No? Here, you know what I'm gonna do? Because again, I got a lot of music. So, let's play Chicken and Pasta real quick with what's the name?
You wanna answer
is a question? Did you see the Breakfast Club started a fast channel? You always lead it. Of course they started. And you know what's funny? I could put their fast channel on my network. Now everybody want to do a fast channel. But when I'm talking about it, it's so funny how everybody goes, but I appreciate that. Yeah, let's play a video from Micah Da Vinci, Chicken and Pasta. You know, we got to have a whole lineup. I want 10 videos. I'm gonna play a video from another artist that I have. You know what I'm saying?
I said that sound like music.
You've been on my mind, babe. You've been on my mind lately. Empress, you so fine, yeah. And you got that groove too. Baby, got that soul food. With you, I cannot lose. Baby, you so conscious. Ratchet and she classy. My weakness, I must confess. Natural like rock stars. Let me rock your world like rock stars. Baby, chicken pasta. She got it. She got it. Oh, she got it. She got it. She got it. Yeah, she got just what I need. 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 So, sister, can I vibe with you? Can I come over? Can I flow river? Vibe with you, I'm high with you. Empress, you make every picture look better. Baby, more than aesthetics. Independent lady, think I got a foot fetish. Cause she's standing on both two on her own. She don't need me, she got her own throne. She got it, she got it. Oh, she got it. She got it, she got it. Yeah, she got just what I need. 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 Love watching you move like Vivo. Baby, I'm tryna be more than your amigo. Told her I'm going up, she didn't say much. She's like, ditto, I like that. I got the boy like lumberjack. She said, you real, I know that's facts. Yeah, I see you in my room. She's like, you know, I'm a prophet, baby. She said she like to dance, she like to twerk. I'm like, drop it, baby. I love to hype you up, can I touch? She's like, stop it, baby. She say, I'm just playing, come and get it. You can smack it, baby.
That's I decided to go put on. Where Kenyatta go? Decided to go put on a CEO Anunnaki, the vest. Here's a little vest work for y'all.
Nice.
You know. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I got a whole rack of clothes. I got kids' clothes now. This the CEO right here. How you like that record from Micah Da Vinci? He plays like 7 instruments, Micah Da Vinci.
Yeah, that's dope. I heard the end of it because the audio was messing up for whatever reason, but yeah, we on now. Okay. Yeah, that vest is fly.
Oh, thank you.
Is that like what material? Is that like I'm trying to see. Is that like a? Oh yeah, that's nice.
You know what I'm saying?
And that embroidery is crazy.
Yeah,
who designed that for you?
Don't play with me. You already know I designed that. Because you had on the red and blue, I just said, let me go get you. Throw this
you say like I know you. Hey, I already know because you told me you was like, you designed it and everything. Right.
No, I designed it.
I know how you get down. It's all organic when it comes to you. It's organic.
You know, I'm a real creative, you know.
Right. Absolutely. Make sure y'all go check out my Barber's Hand Stink. You can grab it right now on Amazon. Definitely.
All right, DJ, love your network game. Can't be a mold. Love your network game can be a mold. I'm not sure what that means. Pause. Does that mean something? Thank you. I appreciate that. And again, if you haven't already, download America New. Type in NU. It's free. Rock Fresh $5. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate that. So Kenyatta, how often we gonna do this? I think we should do it like once a
Let's
week,
do
like
it.
we used to.
Let's do it once a week like we used to. And then like, from there, let's try like maybe do it like on days like today, like on Thursdays or let's say Wednesdays or Thursdays would be good for me.
Wednesday's cool because Tuesdays I usually go on with Big Face Gary when he get better.
Okay.
Mondays I usually drop my show, and then we're gonna have. I wish I could get Rocky to come do her big one consistently, and I wish I could get Nicola to do Blue Rock every once a week. But she only likes to come out.
The man. I mean, we already know about consistency because they was talking. We was crazy back in the day because I kept putting the videos up. Like once you told me to chop them up, you told me to chop them up. You said stop selling weight and just chop them down to nicks and dimes. We was doing that video with Redman. Shout out to Redman. His new album is fire. We chopped it all the way down, and that's what made everything grow.
What we should do for the next one is let's start playing the best of. Like if you have a the little so people can get reconnected with what we were doing, and we do it like that.
Dang, we got so much footage left on the floor though, because we only put up, man, there's videos we only put 10 minutes up of that was like hours of work. Like the Redman video, for instance, that's crazy.
So what we got to do,
one of my most classic interviews. Yeah.
We just got to get an editor and just say, go ahead, just edit that shit up. You'd be surprised.
Right.
Just because you don't see the footage doesn't mean the footage is compelling. You start looking at, oh shit, I got this goal right here. This shit crazy.
Absolutely.
So let's go. We gotta just take some time and just do a real Culture Vulture project. And you know how we did for the book, the first one. I had the visuals. Where those visuals at when I was reading them and all that? Remember when I did the visuals?
Oh, we got all of that. All that's on the hard drive. I saw that. Matter of fact, I saw that like last week.
All that shit. I remember. I forgot all that shit we did.
Yeah, that was You filmed all that.
Huh?
Yeah. You remember you filmed, I think Nicolette filmed that. Or was it Rocky? I think Rocky filmed it, but Nick, I forgot who. Rocky.
No, that was Taylor. I think Taylor did it.
Taylor, because we had Bianca. Bianca was on the piano.
Yeah, you remember that? That's some crazy shit right there. I forgot about all that.
Oh, yeah. You have all that footage. All that footage is crazy.
It is crazy.
What's up with Boogie?
He's around. He came through for Christmas. You know how he is. He's 33 years old. So when he come around, he's doing the same thing. But we love him to death.
That's what's
you know what I'm saying?
That's the matter.
Yeah, I see it. Joseph Paul's Kako. What's good, Damon? Sub Kenyatta? What y'all been up to?
Peace.
Hustling, working.
Man,
you see what I'm up to.
Living life, man. You know what I'm saying? Raising kids, man. Working on this project. This right here is a book that I'm finishing up called Conscious Father. So I've been working.
So you got working, man.
Yeah, I got it's so much. It's so much. Like we almost like it's almost like now we can really get some real chapters for Culture Vultures. We can get that going. I need about 6.
Let's go.
What's it say?
Let's go.
What's it
Kenny
say?
Mozart said, which comedian was B.I. gonna fight at the comedy? Oh, that was in Harlem. Damn, I forgot. Flex. It was Flex. I think that's his name. Flex. He was gonna fight Flex. That's funny. That's an old school question right there. That's an old school question. Wow. So what we'll do is, and also remember, we were doing the talks a while ago in North Carolina when you had the big suit on and all that. We did everything.
Yo, you can scrap that. You can scrap that footage. Yo,
nah.
And by the way, you told me you was like, yeah, just you gotta wear a suit. And I came up there and you didn't have a suit on. You was like, yeah, you gotta make sure you dressed up.
That's what I was wearing. I said, I ain't telling you what I'm wearing.
I had my shirt untucked. He was like, man, you like an octopus. And I was like, and then you pushed me on stage when it was time to talk. You was like, yeah, go ahead and say something. I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that was like, mad jokes. Where's that footage at?
Oh, somebody said the Barbara Walters is back.
The Barbara Walters. Yeah.
Remember Barbara Walters? Remember that?
Yeah. That was your nickname.
Like Kenyatta's back.
Exactly.
Everybody going, Kenyatta's back. Word.
Absolutely. So every week, let's build. And then next week was just, saying we're gonna come with like some real topics. Because the ASAP, like for instance, the ASAP Rocky thing is crazy. And all I can do is pray for that brother because that's a deep situation. And he's out here in California, which is the worst. New York and LA are the worst with gun charges.
I don't
everywhere
if it just grazed his hand or whatever, or if it didn't happen at all, It ain't no reason for no nigga to be up on no stand doing that, man. You know, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Dominique
Yeah.
Pause D, 99 cent. Dominic, thank you, man. I didn't
Thank
mean to say it wrong. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, you know, every week there's some things going on. You know what I'm curious to know is, you know, when they start to cut Black history and all these things that were for Black people, the Black people that voted for Homeboy, how do they feel? You know, they still think he's the truth. But either way, if it's about the money, it's about the money. You know what I'm saying? It's about the money. I'm not the big politics guy, so I ain't gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So and also again, we, you know, I like the fact that we could go to clips and do that, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And at some point, you come
And
down
I'll send those clips to Nicolette. The ones from one of the video, because I got like because what I'll do is, because you know that one where Red dropped the cracker. Remember they had millions of views on it. It was crazy. You didn't know what was going on. We was building, and then we had the one where y'all was talking at the table. We never put up.
Come on, we got to do that. Hey,
the one where you were talking at the table, and we never put that one up. So yeah, we got a lot of footage. Shout out to Cheryl and Carolyn.
Awesome. Have you ever seen any Nicolette's music?
I've seen a few videos. Yeah, absolutely.
Check this one out. This is the newest one, but you know,
let's see.
She's shy right now.
Let's get into it. Let's see it. What up, Nicolette? What's up?
Oh, hey.
God forgive me, I'm out of sympathy, chemically skewed, but oftentimes I wonder what it's like to be like you. Switch, they try putting pieces together, place the last piece in my pocket, isolate air, gridlock it, make me chew you up like hot pocket. Wake up with the rocks in, will suck it up, got the sock in. Keep it down, no option. My bitch more picky than a locksmith. These other hoes, they counterfeit, they confident, but they bound to quit. The weed loud, making sound effects, give a heart attack, even around your neck.
I got wounds, go scar.
I'ma rip that shit, go bar for bar.
My time is money, that all the one.
Smoke so loud, I loud it all.
I got wounds, go scar.
I'ma rip that shit, go bar for bar.
My time is money, that all the one.
Smoke so loud, I loud it all.
You know how it's a trend, like a midget fucking shank. Took a trip with that pack, I came back with that sack. Blow your chest through your back, and all black like I'm Zach. Don't fuck with me, you live longer, that's a life hack. Bananas on the stick, I just peeled it. Look, custom everything, bitch, I built it. Hey, boy, that zip gon' vacuum sealed it. I need a bill, not no meal from my alien. I'm with Nicky Licky, we in your city, poppin' big shit, no itty bitty, going dumb stupid, we really in it. Got that Wonka, baby, you can call it Willie. I'm gon' make her laugh, she gon' sound silly. I'm gon' take her home, she gon' come right with me. I got wounds, go scar.
I'ma rip that shit, go bar for bar.
My time is money, that all the one.
Smoke so loud, I loud it all.
I got wounds, go scar.
I'ma rip that shit, go bar for bar.
My time is money, that all the one.
Smoke so loud, I loud it all.
Nicolette
Oh yeah.
She can rap.
Yeah, Nicolette's still doing her thing. Still a professional creative.
Ann Taylor, hi guys. What's up, Ann Taylor? What's up, Mike? What's up, Dame Devon? What's up, Tullis Robinson? Salute to you too. You know, Dame, you related to Max Beat? Nope. His mom is from the block I used to be on, 142nd. I remember sharing. Will you ever revisit Hong Kong? Definitely. I should show a clip of that too. Shit, next time, you know, I could just start showing clips. See, the good thing is we can show clips of everything we talk about, everything we've done. But
you said the clip from Hong Kong. Which one was that?
Well, if you go to America New,
that's the footage that I've seen that one. Yeah, I think that's the one where you were on the elephants.
That's in Thailand, but I didn't put that one.
Thailand. Okay. All right.
We were editing that one up. I got to get that one and put it out.
Right.
Yeah, so now I got the network popping. It's time to really get going. I'm gonna open back up the studio, and it's gonna be all about brand new content all day, every fucking day. Trust me when I tell you, it's gonna be
right.
You definitely should make a trip out here at some point. But
yeah, I sure will. Definitely. Again, I got the time now, and I got like everything. I got things set up to where I can do that. Yeah,
and
it's all good.
Do this, boom, bam. Talk for an hour until we get back together. Pause, get up.
Exactly.
And then we go back on tour. We talked about. I just had to
Exactly.
get, I had
Just do
to
it.
get, you know, I had to get
You
things
had,
on
yeah,
TV.
you had to get
I had
things on deck, right?
I had to get the clothing. I had to do all these things, the glasses, the sneakers, all that shit. Comic
Right.
books. Pass me that comic book. Did I ever show you this comic book we made? This is the next movie. I'm gonna try to shoot.
Nah,
I got
you didn't show me that.
Oh yeah, there's a comic book. It's called Dead Weight.
Nice. Who's the main artist for that? Who's the illustrator on that?
You know, it's from my crew, the same people. I got a team of
Yeah.
creators.
Okay.
Do all the, we have a point.
You still in contact with old boy from the Boondocks?
Oh
I
yeah.
connected you with. Yeah.
When I do anything as far as animation or
Right.
anything like that, I go because he's a snob, so I make sure it gets past his test first.
Carl Jones. I think it's Carl Jones. Carl, right? Yeah.
Jones, yeah. We he did that. He did that that cartoon. You ever saw that one where they're like, I'm a boss? He did that.
The fire building. Right.
That's his voice. So we're gonna turn that. Hey, Dusko, we're gonna turn that into a series. Dusko, come here, Dusko.
Yadi, come here.
Come here. You better come here. Come here,
Yadi.
Dusko. Come here.
Say what's up, Dave. Hey, what's up? What's up?
The same exact time.
Say what's up.
We on the same type of time.
We on the same time. About to go grab my daughter right now.
Get out of here, then, punk. You don't want to run off. Will there be a Prince of Detroit 3? Yeah.
Email. What you talking about? Email. Say what's up, Jane. Say what's up.
What's happening? You like a little version of you?
So I ain't seen you. I haven't seen you since I was a baby. Go in there. I'll be in there in a second.
Big boy now.
Yep. 10 years old. Yeah, so let's get on. Let's do it, man. We back. We're gonna keep it going. So we will put this. So it's gonna be on your platform, but then we'll put this up on Hip Hop Motivation as well. Because we still up. We barely had 100,000. We remember we supposed to go get the plaque a long time ago. So we there. Yeah. So we got it still. We still got the following.
Oh, that's dope. Well, put it on there. And you've seen this?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And a little product.
Yeah. Product.
Right here.
And it's all and you having fun while you're doing it. That's what it's all about. Having fun.
Have fun.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, this is dope.
All right. All right, bro. So everybody,
I'll see you in a minute. So we're gonna build this week, and then next week, same time, same situation. Let's get on it. Let's do it. It's on.
All right, bro.
And I'll let you know too with some questions. All right, peace.
One, two.